Morning. Let me put some boxers on. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Probably put some pants on, too. Put some pants on. There we go. Well, today's an exciting day because we have to get harvesting some oats. It's midsummer around here. I maybe woke up a little late. That little dude left his beer in the bathroom. Ah, gosh. That's a good-looking horse. And we got beans growing through the living room. I don't know what's going on. And we got a tractor parked in the garage. But first, I'm going to hop on the old farm sim and harvest my crop and take care of a couple things with Apex Game PC here. Okay, we're done. I'll tell you what, FS98 is a good game, but I'm hoping when FS 2000 comes out that I would hope we'd have John Deere equipment by then. I'm praying, I'm hoping. I don't know. But as you guys can see, we can't fit our header, our 35-foot header inside of here. The header may be a little newer, to be honest, than the 90s actually. But we have our one field of oats that we always like to get out and feed for our oat customers and get them in storage, and our oat customers can come buy these oats from us, usually horse people. But yeah, there's probably about 3-4 acres here. It's not much, but it's enough to entertain the horse customers. But on the real life side of things, I have something insane coming that's just been crazy exciting, and I just can't wait to tell you guys. It might be a couple months, and I've kind of hinted at the idea, but it is gonna be, this is probably the most excited I've been in like 10 years. I don't know, it's just crazy moment in my life, and I can't give away too much. I honestly can't give away too much of what's gonna happen, but things are kind of gonna change. Farm sim isn't gonna change. The farm sim thing isn't. I don't want to mention it or tell you guys, just in case things don't turn out the way I think they're going to turn out and things don't go through. So we got the 9610 fired up. I want to check a couple of things and just go under here and act like I know what I'm doing, and then we'll get rolling. Let's get rolling. Tell you what, there's a new piece of equipment that I saw on a John Deere commercial the other day, and that is the John Deere 8110. And I saw that tractor and I was like, man, that is a nice looking tractor. It's got the 8.1 liter Cummins in it, which so far I think everybody's been liking that engine, but that engine hasn't been around too long. But we may have to make a trade with the 4955 in for an 8110, because that 8110, they have a new cab design, which there's so much space in there. You could live in the 8110. I'm serious. After we harvest these oats, I'll take you guys down to the John Deere dealership and I'll show you guys it. Oh, I gotta say, if you guys are enjoying these videos, please help me out by smashing that like button. Helps out a ton. It really does. What's kind of nice now is that we can use our cart that we bought last year, because the 9610, the combine over there, is big enough to, the auger is actually high enough up to actually unload into the grain cart. But for now, since it's just oats, we're just going to fill these gravity wagons. I'm actually going to split these apart and only use the J&M. So a lot of people are probably going to be asking, especially on this video, of why aren't you playing the Minnesota Millennial map? You have it. We've seen it in your mods folder squad. Play that gosh dang map. And that's because I talked to Mapper's Paradise, and we want to wait until the final version is released, because there's a couple issues with the beta, and Mapper's Paradise doesn't want me playing it at all. He only wanted me to give a quick tour, and he doesn't want me playing it at all, so we're going to wait until the final version is released to do a series on it. So for now, even though we have the grain cart hooked up, I'm going to unhook it quick, because it's probably going to be a couple months until we actually even use the grain cart. So we're going to unhook it quick and then just put the 4955 on the gravity wagon over there. Shift up, and then I'm going to go pull around and unhook the two gravity wagons. We're going to unhook the DMI gravity wagon from the J&M gravity wagon. Shift up here. There we go. Man, I need to start getting some of these implements inside. Otherwise they're going to start getting rusty. Back her up. Now something, you know what? I'm just going to grab the skid steer for now. It just works a lot easier. Little John Deere, little Johnny. Johnny? Where you at? You know what? Is Johnny still inside the house? Gotcha. Okay, we gotta move the truck real quick. That way we can get little Johnny out. Chevy. Built like a rock. Now, even though we have a hitch on the back of the John Deere, one thing I'd like to do eventually is get somebody to weld me up one of those hitches where you can slide in the hitch, attach it to the quick attach plate of the skid steer, and then you can move around trailers, because it'd be a lot easier. That way we don't have to back up to them. But this does work for now. Okay, back up. Keep going. There we go. Okay, we're attached. Oh, I gotta go pull the pin on this one. Okay, there we go. We're good. And we'll just ease our way out of here. Yep. Come on, little Johnny. Come on. Okay, I'm trying to get all the way back to the barn. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Come on, little Johnny. Man, imagine if we had this gravity wagon full. Think little Johnny could still do it? And keep going. There we go. Keep going back. And okay, should be good there. Top out. There we go. We're detached. Now I know I said I'm going to sell my oats this year for horses, but one thing I forgot is we still have oats in the bin left over from last year because we didn't even have enough horse customers to come by to sell our old crop. So maybe this crop, what I should do is maybe just take the elevator. I also wouldn't mind putting in a winter crop. So right after we get done with this, we could take the drill and drill in some winter wheat or some radishes or some type of cover crop to maybe put into, or I think technically we could probably just drill in oats again. Okay, J&M's connected. We should be good to go. And I think what I'll do is just pull the tractor around off to the side, and this is a one-man show, so there's no unloading on the go. Okay, there we go. We should be good. We'll just leave the tractor running. First turnover of the year on the header. For me, at least. John Deere checked it out. We go through the annual maintenance. Okay. This is the first time harvesting, technically not corn or soybeans, but first time harvesting oats with the John Deere 9610. Drop her down, start digging in. Let's check the yield. So 126 bushels to the acre. I thought on oats last year, I figured we were getting more than 126 bushels to the acre. I'd have to check back and check my little notepad and see the record, but I was pretty certain we were getting more than 126 bushels to the acre. And if you guys are wondering where I'm seeing that, seeing it at the bottom right. Drop her down. Keep going through here. So since I'm not going to be able to turn around over there, we're just going to do probably one pass up and down the side. This is such an awkward field. It's square, so it's not that awkward, but it's just so small that it makes the field just so awkward. So if we're yielding 126 bushels to the acre, this is definitely no more than 3 acres. So we're not going to have more than 400. We're not going to have more than, hopefully, it'd be nice to see over 400 bushels out of this. But my math's correct. We're not going to have over 400 bushels. So that gravity wagon that we have out there, it won't even be full. This combine's running a little hot. Keep in mind, it's midsummer right now. Our last pass. Just finishing up here. This is like a little good tease for harvest season of what's to come. And so far, no breakdowns. But we got like 40 more feet to go. We made it. So now, all I'm going to do is run over to, if I can see, run over to the gravity wagon, unload, and then we're going to take that directly to town right now. Because we're probably one of the first to get our oats out. So hopefully we'll get a better price. Man, tell you what, one thing I didn't think about is this header. This header's pretty darn wide. I'm not going to be able to get up next to the gravity wagon even. Ooh, this is going to be a tight fit, especially when we start unloading on the go. Ah, man. We may be leaking just a tad bit out of the gravity wagon there. Just a bit. Okay. We're good. I'm going to pull around and put the combine back in the shop. What we should do is drop off the header. For now, it's not supposed to rain for the next couple of days. I think I can leave the combine out and we'll get that header removed later on. Let's take a little trip down to town. We'll shift up and then we're going to hit road gear. Now the top speed of this is you can hit 20 mile an hour going down the hill, but 20 mile an hour is pushing it. Especially when you have a gravity wagon behind you. I got to be careful when it's loaded. When we're coming back empty, I could run this thing 16th gear easily. She's a beaut. Making my way downtown, walking fast, I'm homebound. Ah, gosh, man, what was going on here? Jeez. And we're here. So I'm gonna pull in, start dumping, and then we're gonna grab the ticket. There we go. Oats are coming out. $1,633 harvest income. We're gonna road back all the way up to the farm. We'll hit road gear. This time we can hit top speed with this gravity wagon. With it loaded, it's a little more sketchier. Some dude must have gotten into some real trouble over there. What do we have here? And we're back. So for now, what I'll do is probably back in this gravity wagon, and then we can clean up the combine, and maybe drill something back in that field. Okay, gravity wagon's in. We're good to go. I think what I'm going to do, even though I could probably just drill in without tillage, I'd like to just till up that field of oats. Kind of working some of that straw. Don't have to go too deep, but I got a decision to make. Do we take the Massey or the 1990'S? And well, I think we're going to take the Massey to switch things up. Plus, Cole has a Massey. Do it for Cole. Put her in gear. There we go. And see if we can't maneuver this big beast out of here. There we go. Okay, we'll gear up. I'm going to pull around to the disc. We're going to put it on the disc and get going. We got two of the same identical discs, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, we're hooked up. Hydraulics are hooked up. Ready to rock and roll. Okay, the 4440, or 4450 I should say, is going to be in the way, so I'm going to just try to move it out of the way quick. The 4450 is still by far the best looking tractor on the farm, in my opinion. Disc is unfolding. Drop her in the ground. Shift up. See, this may be a little overkill, honestly. But overkill's fun, man. Overkill's fun. Tell you what, this is a fun tractor. And soon, it's probably best not to have two four-wheel drives around, especially with the amount of acres we run, which is like not much at all. And we should probably be making a decision soon to get rid of one of them. And I'm kind of leaning, I know it's crazy, but I'm kind of leaning towards getting rid of the John Deere and keeping this Massey. And we're done. We'll lift her up, fold her up. But guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this farming video. I really want to get out a farming video. For those of you guys asking when RCC is going to be coming out, I want to get RCC, and I got a couple new ideas, but it's not until Austin gets back, and Austin's on vacation, and we're kind of doing something with him, most likely for RCC. That's going to be kind of neat. So anyways, guys, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hey, I will see you guys later. Thanks, guys.